Alright, hi everybody. This is Farrukh, your Pro90d speech coach. And in this short speech video, let's talk about the idea of being more proactive. Now, you all probably already know what we mean by being proactive instead of being reactive, but let's dive even deeper into this idea. Being reactive, what does it mean? In the case of speaking and having some speech disfluencies, being reactive might mean speaking in a way where you're afraid to get stuck and you're waiting to get stuck or not get stuck and trying to do all of the things. So, being reactive would mean speaking like this. Whereas being proactive would mean speaking with a bit more enthusiasm and a bit more energy when you speak. When you're in a conversation, obviously the energy does not have to be super high, but still has to be high enough. Because if you don't keep your energy high during speaking, it would be hard to use your new speaking style. It would be hard to extend your words, it would be hard to blend your words. It would be hard to do inflections, hand gestures, facial expressions, whatever it might be. It will be hard if you are reactive and trying to speak so that you don't get stuck, or waiting to get stuck, or waiting to not get stuck. But instead, if you focus on being more proactive while speaking, adding a bit more energy into your speech, that energy would help you with your hand gestures, facial expressions, emphasizing, extending your words, inflections, and everything. And that in itself would make you speak in your new speaking style. So try to add a bit more of energy as you speak. When you're giving a presentation, obviously this energy would be really high. Like we often talk about a dial, that dial would be up to like a 9, 8 or something. Even when you're in a conversation, don't turn the dial off all the way to 0. That dial should be at 4, 3, 5, or whatever it might be. Not as high as a presentation, but the new speaking style dial shouldn't be off in a conversation. And in order to keep that dial on, you need to speak with some energy at least, because that energy would help you to emphasize, inflect, extend, blend, breathe, use your hands, facial expressions, and do every single thing. So try to add that flavor into your speech when you are speaking. And you remember in the last video, we talked about triggers, how doing these things can trigger your new speaking style. So likewise, if you do all that we talked about right here, you would trigger more and more of your new speaking style. So add more energy as you speak and use that energy, being proactive, to extend, blend, in short, use your new speaking style, inflect, emphasize, and everything else. And I look forward to seeing you in the next short speech video. See you there.